What up, everybody? Legit here. This is a hand early on in the Sunday Million. It's kind of interesting. I thought I'd share it. I just won a decent sized pot off this guy here, and got my stack up to above average, above everyone at the table, but not by a lot. Anyways, I get kings in middle position. Bad player limps, make it 4.5 basically over his limp, which is standard. Big blind defends, and I'm thinking most of his range is small, medium pairs. I don't have any read on him other than that he's a winning player, moderately winning player. This point it comes, I'm giving him mostly medium pairs, maybe suited connectors, you know, like king queen suited maybe, or ace queen, hands like that. Flop comes jack 10-4 with 2 diamonds. That's a good flop for me. He checks. I see bet a little over half pot, standard. He check raises. Okay, so here he obviously could have a set of 4s, or possibly a set of 10s. Jack's also possible, or he could have a big draw, or just a okay draw. You know, like a ace 8 of diamonds or something, possibly. In any case, my hand's too strong to fold here, but if I 4-bet or if I 3-bet here, I'm only getting action from either better hands or hands that are like 50-50 against me, like ace queen of diamonds or something. I think the proper play here is to just call and reevaluate the turn. The hand I'm most worried about is pocket 4s and pocket 10s, with some possibility of jacks, and obviously if a diamond comes off and he's still betting large, then we can probably throw our hand away. I call, wait, okay, there we go. Okay, I call. A 4 comes on the turn, which is a great, it seems like it's a great card for us, because if he had jack 10, he's counterfeited now, but I wasn't putting much of his range on jack 10 anyways, so the 4 doesn't really change that much, except it makes pocket 4s extremely unlikely now. They already were unlikely, you know, just in general, but with the board pairing 4s, it makes them even more unlikely. Also, his bet sizing on the turn is interesting. He bet really large, actually, like 4/5 of the pot almost, or 3/4 of the pot, which is pretty big. I really don't think he necessarily does that big of a bet with the draw, unless it's like a really big draw, like king queen of diamonds, ace queen of diamonds, 9-8 of diamonds, something like that. And even then, I think he probably would. It would probably be more like 15 to 1600 that he would bet if he double barrels. So with all that in mind, there's not a whole lot. I can still beat the big draws, which are in his range, but it looks more like he has 10s full, and this big bet size is more setting me up to just be able to get his whole stack in on the river. If I call here, then the pot's 7,000. He has a good stack size to shove on the river. So with all that in mind, this might be a fold. I don't know. It's kind of a difficult spot. I wasn't sure what to do, but I just felt like my hand was too big to throw away here. And the other thing is aces and queens. It's very unlikely he slow played those hands with the stack this deep out of position. And if he did, they kind of negate each other. That is, if he had aces or queens, it's pretty much 50-50 that he would play either of those hands this way, I think. And kind of more likely queens he would do this with than aces. So if anything, that let aces and queens combined, we should be more likely to stack off here, because he's more likely to have queens than aces. And obviously possible he has something like ace-jack, though pretty unlikely, I think. So ace-jack, queens, pocket jacks, pocket 10s, pocket 4s, against, and some big draws. Against that range, I don't really think I could fold here. and I don't want to let a diamond come off, though. Though you could call and reevaluate the river if like an ace of diamonds comes off and he still, or like a five of diamonds comes off and he still goes, he goes nuts on the river. Then maybe he had you beat the whole time, or maybe he did have a big draw that got there. Probably a correct play is to just call here, but I went ahead and raised and got it all in, and I was drawing near dead against top set, so that sucked. But that's why like there's ace of clubs on the river. If the ace of clubs comes on the river and he jams on you, well, now you really can only beat a busted flush draw, which would put you in a difficult situation if the ace came on the river, which is what I wanted to avoid. Ace comes on the river, now he jams. It could have saved me potentially against the hand that he had, but if he did have, so that's why I think just calling on the turn's a better play, or folding if you have a soul read on the guy, which I didn't, obviously. But yeah, so the turn is kind of the interesting spot for me here. I think I should have went with a flat there, and it would have been a better play. Anyways, let me know what you think of the hand. Take it easy. Peace.